This episode of Another Great Day is brought to you by Slap Bracelets. Painful jewelry.
Ouch.
It's Wednesday, October 25th, 2023. I'm Aaron, and this is my Slap Bracelet Bejeweled co-host, Chris.
Why do I have 7 slap bracelets on?
I don't know. I was wondering what all that noise was earlier, and you were just in the kitchen slapping bracelets on. Have you ever used a slap bracelet, Chris?
I did, especially as a young person.
Weren't they fun?
It made no sense, but it was.
It was just.
Jen, I have a story about slap bracelets. You ready for this?
Me reach into my bag of random stories and pull out a slap bracelet story.
I just try to remember life as it goes along.
I just picture your brain. There's a guy that looks like Santa constantly rummaging in a large bag, and the bag is labeled memories. It's like, what do we got in here? What do we got in here?
And he's just throwing packages toward the front of the brain.
Nope.
No. He just throws random ones up. Geneva had a slap bracelet, my daughter.
Yeah.
Recently. And this is like the past month. So it's not like ancient story.
They still have them. Okay.
Yeah. So it still exists. And so she had it on. I saw it and then we took it off. And our rule at the table for dinner time, no toys at the table.
That's a very practical and great rule. I support that rule.
Conversation is to be had at the table. Anyway,
yes,
that's separate.
Yes, that's good.
So the podcast, the slap bracelet was on. I saw it and I saw that it had kind of torn, and she noticed it and was like, "Oh no, it's breaking."
Oh.
And then what we found out, it was revealed to us that the bracelet insides was actually a tape measure.
What?
With numbers.
Someone had repurposed an old tape measure and recovered it?
So yeah, we could see in, and it was yellow, and it had lines, and it had inches and centimeters on it. It was
That's
an actual
amazing.
tape measure.
I wonder if the slap bracelet manufacturers just go to the tape
and they find bad ones or whatever.
Yeah, like, can we have your rejects or your extras, your scrap that you can't use? And they make slap bracelets.
So now you know.
And that slap bracelet had a Milwaukee logo on it.
It's high quality.
There you go. Awesome. All right. Well, this week today's segment is What Is It You'd Say You Do Around Here?
And today's guest, we have Jeremy Combs.
Hi, my name is Jeremy Combs. I'm the son of 2 superhero parents, the husband of an incredibly talented and creative wife, the father of 2 intelligent, funny daughters, and a keeper of the flame of Jesus. By day, I work as an information technology professional in the home health and hospice industry. My title is Chief Information Officer at a company called Mac Legacy. In my role at my company, I get to figure out how to spend company money to use computers, apps, and all sorts of technology to improve the lives of others by solving problems and automating tasks. Just imagine if you could use technology to help you and your friends clean their room, mow the yard, or take out the trash. It can also be a lot like solving puzzles, but in the real world. Some are easy, 30 pieces, and others are very difficult, 5,000 piecers. But it feels so good every time you figure it out. Some days my job smells like a warm summer breeze after a cold winter. Other days it smells like roasted marshmallows over a campfire. And yet others it smells like the west wind in Lubbock, Texas, filled with feedlot cow patties. But no matter what it smells like that day, I do my best to honor the Lord by working hard, having fun, and staying joyful in order to make it another great day.
Thank you for telling us what you do, Jeremy.
Well, let's go ahead and move on then. That'll bring us to everyone's favorite segment, because you love learning, This Day in History. Chris, on this day, October 25th, 1964, we're going to have a little football memory here. All right.
I've heard about the football.
Football is live and in living color right now. And the Cowboys had a bye week last Sunday. So.
Wait, you talking about in real life or
in real life?
In 1964.
No, I've digressed. I've rabbit trailed into thinking I'm pontificating upon life's current events in the middle of this day in history. So, you know what, Chris?
Well, it's good to connect the past to now.
Yeah. So football was around in the 60s and it's around right now. And yeah, it's popular.
And yet, 1% of the game is played with your foot.
Isn't that crazy? Football. But you run with your feet. You're using your feet all the time, actually.
The ball and
You're
the
not
foot are
laying
hardly
down.
together. For a split second while you kick it
You're
once.
running on the ball of your foot. Well, this day in October 25th, 1964, after recovering a fumble against the 49ers in San Francisco, Minnesota Vikings, who the Cowboys are playing this week, fun fact, star defensive end Jim Marshall runs 66 yards the wrong way into his own end zone.
Oh, no.
Yes, the 4-year veteran believes he has scored a touchdown, so he throws the ball out of bounds in celebration, resulting in a safety for San Francisco and putting an exclamation point on one of the worst gaffes in NFL history. Now, Chris, that's not the end of the story, because despite Marshall's error, the Vikings came back to win it, 27-22.
Good job, team of sports.
You know what, though? Like, think about that. That's a pretty public mistake.
It is.
But we all make mistakes, and it's less about the mistake. It's more about how you respond to it. And
It's
they
true.
came back and won.
It's true.
So you, even as a professional, this guy's probably been playing since he was a kid. You know, you don't usually just wake up and become an NFL player. It's nice to know that everybody makes mistakes and things can sometimes work out.
I'm sure all of the players in the NFL would say they've made millions of mistakes because they have to learn how to do things right.
100%. Henry Ford has a great quote that I love, and we'll wrap it up. He says, "Failure is just another opportunity to try again smarter."
Ooh.
Isn't that cool?
I keep saying failing up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have some thoughts on that, but we'll go ahead and move on.
Specifically with my children, with Geneva and people I work with, your failures can teach you things.
Oh, 100%.
That's what I mean by failing up.
No, yeah.
You should not have a failure just break you down. It should also teach you something.
100%. Well, Chris, good job. That was a good way to end that. That'll do it for this day in history. Let's go ahead and move on to our question of the day. All right. Today's question of the day is going to come to you from the letter P.
Nope.
Would you... No.
What? Is it?
No, I'm just kidding. I was being a little Sesame Streety there. Actually, Chris, why don't you take it away? How about this?
All right. Question of the day is, would you rather be able to shoot lasers out of your eyes or have metal claws? This sounds like an X-Men reference.
This is absolutely a Cyclops and Wolverine related question from the X-Men.
I don't know much about these, so...
Well... do
I need to know more than that?
Anytime your eyes are open, lasers are shooting out
anytime?
of them. 100%. Unless you're wearing ruby quartz glasses.
So that's why he has the
visor.
Ray-Bans on.
Yeah, and the Ray-Bans, yep. And then the metal claws are retractable.
But they cut your skin.
They can cut your skin.
But Wolverine also has special healing
powers, yeah.
So he's instantly healed.
And in one comic, his adamantium, the metal covering his bones, is taken out of him by Magneto, and he has bone claws after that.
I've heard about that, yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, way too much information for you guys. So what would you rather have? Would you rather have laser eyes or metal claws? Discuss. Do it. Do it, Luke. I always think of Geneva. Okay, Chris, I know exactly what I'd rather
Oh,
have.
you do?
Yeah. Laser eyes.
Really?
All day.
So you have to wear glasses for your rest of your life?
I pretty much always wear glasses, although I'm not wearing them right now. It wouldn't be practical for sleep if you woke up in the middle of the night and just shoot a laser through your house.
So if you went to bed, you have to have these goggles on.
Yeah.
In case you woke up.
Yeah, think of it like a sleep mask.
Maybe get really soft ones for bedtime.
Really soft.
So if your eyes are closed, nothing's happening.
Ooh, what if you had ruby quartz contacts? You can't sleep in contacts, though. Or you're not supposed to, right?
You're not supposed to.
Okay. But still, I'm going with laser eyes. I think it'd be very handy.
What would you do with laser eyes?
You could warm up a bowl of soup.
Wait. Can you control how much laser's coming out of your eyes?
Yeah, you squint if you just want a little bit. And you glare with your eyes wide open if you're really wanting to take care of business.
So you could stand in your yard and zap the weeds.
Well, yeah. Or like, let's say you needed to dig a hole. You just laser out the hole. It's really practical.
But so the other side is the Wolverine guy. You can't get hurt, essentially. Well, you get hurt, but you get healed instantly.
Yep, you have
That's
that.
more important to me than having metal claws.
Well, technically, I didn't say you're going to have Wolverine's powers. I just said you're going to have the claws.
Okay.
So the healing factor would be wonderful.
Then if that's the case, if it's strictly laser eyes or metal claw, I'm doing laser eyes. But if it's healing powers, I think I'd rather have that.
What would you do with laser eyes?
I'd do laser eyes. I don't know. I would work for a gigantic company that needed a hole in the ground and get paid a whole bunch of money. So they wouldn't
Excavation company?
Yeah, so they wouldn't have to have a huge machine to dig a tunnel underneath the ocean or something.
Like your friend who has the septic system company. You could dig holes for the septic tanks.
I could help people dig holes.
And then you could enjoy
toilets.
candy bars and stuff.
This is a reference to something that has not been talked about on the episode.
This is true. All right. Well, great talk today, Chris. And if you have laser eyes, let us know at anothergreatdaypodcast@gmail.com. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and take a quick break and check in with our dad joke correspondent on location.
Hey, Aaron. Hey, Chris. My wife, she told me, she said, "You really have no sense of direction, do you?" And I said, "Where did that come from?" Have another great day.
I can't believe you said that.
Oh, unbelievable. What a riot.
And that'll bring us to this day's word of wisdom.
We're going to stumble into that one. Today's word of wisdom comes to us from Proverbs 24:23 through 25. Chapter 24, verses 23 and 25.
All right, here are some verses from the NLT. Here are some further sayings of the wise. This is what it says. It said that as verse 23.
That's part of the verse.
It's kind of confusing, but that's what it said. It is wrong to show favoritism when passing judgment.
Yeah.
A judge who says to the wicked, "You are innocent," will be cursed by many people and denounced by the nations. But it will go well for those who convict the guilty. Rich blessings will be showered on them.
Wow. That's amazing. Amplified. These also are sayings of the wise. To show partiality in judgment is not good. He who says to the wicked, "You are righteous," peoples will curse him, nations will denounce him. But to those honorable judges who rebuke the wicked, it will go well with them, and they will find delight, and a good blessing will come upon them. Wow, that is interesting. Take a minute, maybe discuss that amongst yourselves. And that'll do it for today. We got wise, we got civilized, as Tommy would say. Let's cue the music as you've done and wrap it up here, Chris.
Our mission here is to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation.
And that's what we're doing here. So if you like what you're hearing and you like what we're doing, help us out by sharing the show, posting it, and rating and reviewing us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. But most importantly, Chris, we want them to
buy us an apple. Wait,
get us a
one
sleep
apple.
mask.
A sleep mask. Keep coming back every day.
Please come back. We miss you when you're gone.
We thank you for listening, and we hope you make it another
great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, it's the wrong one. That's fine. It's working.
And we are actually trying to build up our little bank of folks that we can play for you guys of what they do around here. But until then, we are going to discuss a job. A job you may not know exists.
This is a secret job, kind of, a surprise job.
And I'm going to describe it, and you see if you can guess what it is. All right, here we go. You are going to go to a large park. You are going to get wet.
Wait. So let's imagine I'm going to the job.
Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah. So
I'm walking onto the park
mm-hmm.
and I'm preparing to get wet. Does this mean like I wear like a swimsuit or something?
You could wear a swimsuit.
Or
you
maybe
could technically
like a synthetic shirt that dries real quick?
You could wear a wetsuit. You could.
Do I need to have sunscreen on maybe?
You could. Yeah, you should probably.
Okay.
Actually, you're going to be outside all day.
Outside?
You're going to be you're going to be outside at a park with a lot of water.
Would you call it a water
Some might.
park?
Some might.
Well,
You
this sounds
might-
like a fantastic
You
job.
may get wet and wild.
Wait. We're just going to like hang out at the water park?
Yeah. But guess what you're going to do? You're going to ride rides
What?
professionally.
Wait, you don't have to pay to get in.
No.
They pay you.
You get paid to go in. And you're going to be judging things like height, speed, water quantity.
Wait a second. What?
Landing of the
What?
flumes. Yeah. Safety checks and stuff. Yeah. You are. Do you know what you are?
Theme park helper?
You are theme park helper. No, you are a water slide tester.
That is a job.
Somebody gets paid around $26,000, probably 30,000 ish, to go around and test water slides. Which
Aaron, don't tell the kids this, okay?
I'm glad they do.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Someone needs to test it.
Yeah. Have you been to Schlitterbahn?
Wait,
They
wait.
have crazy rides there.
That means it could be dangerous.
It could be very dangerous.
So
if you
they're
go too
they're-
fast.
They're making sure it's working correctly
Yeah.
for all of us. Thank you, brave water slide testers.
Yes, thank you, water slide testers. This one's for you.
And
If the squirrels had ruby laser eyes, that would be the worst. Do you know how much damage that would cause?
Squirrels.
There's so many squirrels. It would be a hot mess.
oh man,
The end.
I feel like it's now my cutoff for you. You
That's
can
good.
no longer say anything else. It's the